first, the breaking news this morning out of Syria, where overnight Israeli airstrikes hit targets in Syria for the second time in recent days. News of the first strike coming late Friday evening. The president, who was traveling in Latin America, as you know, this weekend, reacting to all of this escalation yesterday in an interview with Telemundo.
What I have said in the past, and I continue to believe this, is that the Israelis justifiably have to guard against the transfer of advanced weaponry to terrorist organizations like Hezbollah. Hezbollah has repeatedly said that they would be willing to attack as far as Tel Aviv, and so the Israelis have to be vigilant and they have to be concerned. And we will continue to coordinate with Israel.
Continue to coordinate with Israel. Andrea Mitchell is here. That's a very important line, indeed, isn't it, Andrea? I mean, here you have the president who has issued a red line to Syria, saying if they move or use chemical weapons, it would change his calculus about some kind of intervention. Now the Israelis have struck. What does it mean?
Well, first of all, it means many people within the White House believe that the president was mistaken in issuing that red line. But now the Israelis have taken this over. They've taken this on, and this actually takes the heat off of the president. The administration is clearly supporting this. Coordinating, perhaps, intelligence from the U.S., certainly a green light, no caution light here at all. And first of all, second of all, the Arab leaders are likely to be supportive as well. We know that the Assad regime's only partners now are basically Russia and Iran. This comes just as Secretary Kerry is going to Moscow to meet with Putin. This does complicate his mission to try to get Russia to somehow soften its continuing support for Assad.
The conversation I was having last night on Twitter in preparation for the program this morning, does this put more pressure or less pressure on President Obama to act on Syria, whether that means mobilizing an international coalition of some kind or somehow backing up this red line, which, as you suggest, the Times is reporting this morning, was almost treated as a gaffe, it seems, from anonymous advisors in the White House quoted in the story.
The administration was moving in that direction in any case, a more active role. There's going to be arming of carefully moderated, rebel groups that the CIA believes are not the most radical, not the Islamists. That's a very dangerous game, but they are moving in that direction. Secondly, there is now some more indication of a new no-fly zone, some kind of buffer. But the fact is there has been a big division in the Arab world. The Qataris and the Turks are arming the more radical groups. The UAE, the Saudis, and Jordan are supporting the more moderate groups. And so the Arab world is also divided. So Israel is doing this now, and doing it because Assad is so weakened that Hezbollah and Iran are now saying that we can call the game here. And forcing Assad's hand. The Assad regime has had pretty much of a détente, a quiet détente with Israel for decades. But now Hezbollah is demanding, and Iran is really demanding, calling the shots, that these weapons be transferred to Lebanon.
All right, Andrew.